What's up, guys? Dragon Ball Black here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my own personal thoughts on what Gohan's power level is. Now, right now I'm talking about Gohan's power level in Dragon Ball Super, and the Universal Tournament's about to begin, so he's already had his episodes with the Wadagash and the Wadagash creature and all that, so he's had a couple episodes to kind of show what he's made out of, but this is before the Universal Tournament, so this prediction or assessment kind of can be refuted or completely proven wrong in the Universal Tournament, because he might get like a Zenkai boost right before he goes in. But this is from what I've seen so far from Dragon Ball Super, and we really only have a couple instances, like I said, the Wadagash episodes where he fought the creature. It was all filler episodes, but it was meant to be a Gohan's back kind of episodes. I already have stated that I did not like those episodes, but a lot of you guys did, so you guys put a lot of stock in exactly what his powers are, what his strength was in those episodes, and so I'm going to go ahead and put that kind of stock in it and what I believe. Now, this is just from me. Everyone's going to have their own different opinion on what anything is, on anything. And especially on Dragon Ball, everyone has their own opinion, especially Dragon Ball Super. But I wanted to make this video talking about what my thoughts are on his power level. Now, what we see when he faces off against Frieza, it's easy to say what he was Super Saiyan, and at some point Super Saiyan 2, he gets knocked out by base form Frieza. Like, what the hell? Okay, but let's go ahead and give Gohan the benefit of the doubt. Base form Frieza is extremely powerful compared to his form in the Namek Saga. He has an incredible... somehow he's gotten an incredible Zenkai boost. It's not exactly explained. Golden Frieza and the Return of Frieza almost breaks power scaling, in my opinion. But it can be done. You can work around it. So his strength himself is... Frieza's strength is way more powerful. He has got a Zenkai boost for his golden state that he is as strong as a god, as Super Saiyan Blue God Goku, which has been stated by Akira Toriyama, the manga and the anime, that it is a stronger form of Super Saiyan God, which, I mean, compared to the feats that each form has produced, it's a little bit lopsided, I guess. I wish it would have been done a little bit better, especially in the anime, but whatever the case might be, yes, Super Saiyan God is the form right before Super Saiyan Blue, and so Golden Frieza's form is able to keep up with Super Saiyan Blue, even one-upping him. The only thing he had as a disadvantage was the fact that he didn't have the stamina enough to hold the form for very long. So, with that said, Final Form Frieza in the same instant went toe-to-toe with base form Goku, but this isn't just regular base form Goku. This is base form Goku that has had this huge, tremendous Zenkai boost from his fight with Beerus in the Battle of Gods, I guess, saga you would call it, from Dragon Ball Super. Even once he gets knocked out of his Super Saiyan God form, the Super Saiyan God form gave him such a tremendous Zenkai boost that at like Super Saiyan level, he was going still toe-to-toe with Beerus. To an extent. I mean, Beerus really wasn't using that much of his power in that fight, but still, he was still going toe-to-toe with it, so it's not crazy to say that the base form Goku that has been touched by God Ki is as strong, I would even put it, as a regular Super Saiyan, probably beyond a Super Saiyan 3, a little bit beyond a Super Saiyan 3 in Dragon Ball Z, the Buu Saga. So, I mean, those are rough estimates, and people are going to say what they will. That's kind of how I'm measuring it a little bit. So, going back to the correlation with Gohan, Frieza's power level with Final Form Frieza is extremely powerful. So, I would venture to say that Super Saiyan, when Gohan became a Super Saiyan 2, he was roughly probably at around Super Saiyan level. When he was Super Saiyan level, he was a little bit below what his normal Super Saiyan level was back in the Cell Saga. and just because of a slight dip in training, there isn't this humongous gap in power level. He's had a slight dip in his power level because he hasn't been training, he's been studying. And so his Super Saiyan 2 transformation is supposed to kind of, I wouldn't say double, but kind of really amplify the Super Saiyan state, and it does that, but still to a lesser degree because of the fact that he's not been training, he has not been doing anything. And it even shows in the Wadagash episodes where he gets knocked out by a human that's just amplified strength. And so this isn't a crazy feat by the human that had the Wadagash inside of him, because we were at the Buu Saga. Gohan went into what roughly I would say is Super Saiyan. If I can remember, it could have been Super Saiyan 2, but it could have been, I'm pretty sure it was Super Saiyan, but it could have been Super Saiyan 2. Whatever the case might be, it's an extremely amplified form for a normal human to kind of contend with. But Spopovich and Yamu from Buu Saga jumped on him and were able to hold him down long enough to drain his energy away from him. So it's not the first time that when he's been caught off guard, he can be held down, or he can be not, he can be kind of taken to task by a human. And so that's why it's still, even though I didn't like it, it's not unbelievable that would happen in the Wadagash episodes of Dragon Ball Super. And then we see some of his feats fighting the crazy monster that makes no sense and all that. So what I would say right before the Universal Tournament, I feel that Gohan, like around that time frame, his power level is about the same as he was back in the Cell Saga. I would say a Super Saiyan 2. His Super Saiyan 2 is back at normal lengths, and his Super Saiyan is back at normal lengths because of his training with Piccolo. Now, whether he can go into the Ultimate Gohan state, that's yet to be determined. People were saying that when he would say goodbye to Trunks, he was in his Ultimate Gohan or his Mystic Gohan state. He looked kind of like it, but again, it's still not 100% confirmed. If he could go into that state, he would have just gone into it to defeat the Wadagash. So I feel like maybe that's just a state that he's lost, kind of. He might be trying to get it back. But definitely in the Dragon Ball, in the Universal Tournament, it looks like he's kind of in that mode. So he's going to probably have that ultimate state back, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a new transformation out of him in the Universal Tournament. So that's what the power level I think of Gohan is as of right now, right before the Universal Tournament in Dragon Ball Super. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know. Drop a comment. Drop me a like if you like what I'm saying. If you like my video, it really helps out my channel a lot. And subscribe. That also helps out too. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.